Hi fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. This is Fancy Stitches, and if this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, definitely you have to watch this video till the end. Okay, in today's video tutorial I'm going to take you step by step on how to draft and cut this beautiful trendy dress over here. And with just 2 years I was able to achieve this beautiful trendy dress that you are seeing here. I'm going to walk you through step by step on how I achieved this beautiful dress that you are seeing over here. It's going to be a well detailed video tutorial, okay? And this is me wearing my beautiful dress. You can see how neat and beautiful my dress turned out to be with just 2 years. Subscribe to this channel for more of my video tutorials. So guys, let's get started. On my pattern paper, I'm gonna head to draw my shoulder line. This is my bust line and my waistline. Okay, we'll be drafting for the upper part of this dress before drafting for the skirt part, which is the down part. Okay, and to do that, on my pattern paper here, the upper part of this dress has a together with sleeve. Okay, is it together with sleeve with a pleated waistline for the upper part. Okay, then for us to achieve this, now I'm going to, first of all, at my shoulder line, I'm going to take my neckline width. Okay, at my shoulder line, my shoulder measurement here is not necessary. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my neckline width. Okay, and for my neckline width I'll be making use of 4 inches for my neckline width. Okay, which is my marked point here. Then from my marked point I'm going to take my sleeve length. Okay, so my desired sleeve length here is 12 inches. You can as well make your desired sleeve length 15 inches depending on what you want. So I'll be making my desired sleeve length 12 inches, which is this point here. Then from my marked point I'm going to come down by 1 inch to mark for my shoulder slope. Okay, so I'm going to connect my shoulder slope to my neckline width point. Then the next thing to do here is, from my shoulder slope point I'm going to take my round sleeve. Okay, divide your round sleeve. Normally my round sleeve is 12 inches, divided by 2 is going to give me 6 inches. This is my 6 inches, but I'm going to add extra 2 inches to it, making it 8 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark my 8 inches point, which is here. Okay, you can see that. Then the next thing to do here is to take our neckline length, front neckline length. Okay, we are cutting for the front pattern of this dress, and the front pattern here, neckline, has a V neckline. So I'm going from my shoulder line, I'm going to go down by 6 inches. Okay, so I'll also go ahead and curve for my neckline. Then the next thing to do here is to take our basic body measurement. Okay, coming to my bust line, my bust circumference of 35 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 8.8 inches, which is here, this point here. Okay, then I'm also going to add 4 inches. Okay, 4 inches allowance. Okay, then to my waistline, my waist circumference of 30 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 7.5 inch, which is this point here. Then I'm also going to add my 4 inch here. Okay, after that I'll go ahead and connect my marked point. Okay, then I'll also go ahead and curve for my armhole. So guys, this is for the front pattern. Okay, if you look at this dress, you discover that it has pleated waistline. So coming over to my waistline, I'm going to mark 4 inches, which is this point here. Okay, this is where my first pleat will start from. Okay, it has like 3 pleats on it, so my first pleat will start from here. Then I will take 2 inches from my 4 inches mark point. I'm going to take another 2 inches, then mark another 2 inches. Okay, then I will repeat the same pleat here, okay, at my shoulder line. So I'm going to connect each point to each. Okay, so guys, after that I went ahead to cut it out. So guys, this is for the upper part. This is how I'm going to spread it to achieve that upper part of this dress. To cut for the down part, on my pattern paper you can see my line here. Okay, this line here will serve as my hemming space for my front slit. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do here is I'm going to subtract my half length. You know what I did for my half length for the upper part is 15.5 inch. Okay, but I'm going to subtract 15 inches starting from the hem of my pattern paper here. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 15 inches to get my full dress length, and my desired full dress length is 58 inches. Okay, then another thing to do here is I'm going to subtract 2 inches from my waistline band. I'm going to now count down from 17 inches down. Okay, you can see what I have here on my pattern paper is 57 inches. So while cutting on my fabric, I'm going to add my 1 inch remaining here. Okay, from my 2 inches down to my hip is going to be 12 inches. Okay, so I'm going to mark my point here, then draw a straight line across my marked point. Then the next thing to do here is to take our waistline circumference. My waistline circumference of 30 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 7.5 inch. Okay, so I'm going to mark my 7.5 inch point here, then add my hemming allowance of 1.5 inch. Then down to my hip line, my hip circumference of 38 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 9.5 inch. So I'm going to mark my 9.5 inch point here, then add my 1.5 inch hemming allowance. Okay, then after that, to the down hem of my pattern paper, I'm going to measure what I have at my hip line. Okay, so what I have here at my hip line is 11 inches. So I'm going to retake my hip circumference at my down hem of my pattern paper, which is 11 inches, but I'm not going to mark 11 inches because this dress is a pencil dress. Okay, pleated pencil dress. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 2 inches from my 11-inch marked point. I'm going to subtract 2 inches, which will be 9 inches. So here is my marked point here. Okay, so I'm going to connect my 3 points together to create our pleated ruche. Okay, the same way we did for the front pattern, I'm going to mark 4 inches here. Then I'm going to take from my marked point, I'm going to take 2 inches. Then I'm also going to take another 2 inches, which is here. Okay, then at the side hem of my dress, I'm going to come down by 7 inch. Okay, this is for my pleated ruche. Okay, then I went down again by 7 inch, mark my point, and for the last point here I also went down by 13 inches. That's the way you see me doing it here in this video. So I'm going to curve like this. Then I'll go ahead and cut this out. Okay, this is how I'm going to spread it on my fabric as to cut it out. Okay, this is our 2-inch waistline band. So guys, I'm going to use this now to cut for both the front and the back pattern of this dress. And as you can see in this video, I'm cutting for the back pattern. Do well to add your zipper allowance of 1.5 inch. Also, for the upper front pattern of this dress, I went ahead to arrange my pattern paper on my fabric just the way you see me doing it here in this video, then cut it out. So guys, this is for my front pattern. As you can see, I gave my front slit of 1 inch. This is here. Okay, so I won't be cutting an interfacing for the front slit of my dress, for the skirt part of this dress. And you can see I've gone ahead to arrange my pattern paper on my fabric just like this. Then I also added a slit. If you notice on my pattern paper, I also added another slit. Okay, so that I will be able to get exactly what I wanted. So I've gone ahead to arrange it on my pattern paper. Then I'm going to cut it out now. Okay, do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. If you have any question relating to this, drop it on the comment section. So guys, for my back pattern, I'm going to give my zipper allowance of 1.5 inch. Okay, so I'm going to trace out my zipper allowance. And remember that the back pattern has a deeper V neckline than the front pattern. So from here, from my front pattern, I'm going to take a deeper V neckline, which is 9 inches length. Okay, you can see what I'm doing, which is here. So my deep V neckline is going to start from here. Okay, so I'm going to trace this out. Okay, this is for my back pattern, and you know that my back pattern has its own gathers. Okay, so guys, from my front pattern, you can see the front pattern of my dress. Okay, and I've gone ahead to notch my center, so I'm going to make my pleats like this. Okay, so guys, this is my waistband unfold for 2 inches unfold. So I'm going to place it like this. Use my pins to hold it. So I'll go ahead and stitch up this area. Okay, so guys, from the center I'm going to make my pleats. Okay, also take it to your pressing iron and give it a nice press so that you can be able to achieve that pleated weave at your dress. Okay, so go ahead and stitch up this area, then fix my upper part. Okay, this is the upper part, so I'm going to fix it like this. Okay, I'm going to fix the upper part. So I'll take it to my sewing machine and also stitch up this part after fixing my upper part. So you can see that. So guys, as you can see, I used my sewing machine to create my gathers for my back pattern. Okay, so here is the two sides of my back pattern. Okay, so I'm going to make my so here are the both sides of my back pattern. I used my sewing machine to create my gathers. Okay, then I'm going to fix it to my waistband. Okay, so I'll be placing it like this. Can you see that? And stitch it up. Okay, I'll be placing the two waistband, then stitch it up. Okay, you can see my waistband. Can you see that? So I'm going to place it like this. I'm going to stitch up here just the same way we did for the front pattern. Okay, I'm going to stitch up off camera, then sew for the down part of my attach for the down part of my dress. Okay, can you see that? So guys, this is my front pattern. As you can see my pleated at the skirt part. Okay, you can see my band, waistband, and my front slits. You can see the front slits. Okay, I'm done with fixing it up. Okay, this is for the front pattern. Can you see that? And here is my back pattern. Okay, can you see the back V neckline? And I've also gone ahead to fix my zipper. Okay, can you see that? This is my back pattern. Okay, can you see my gathered waistline? Can you see that? So the next thing is to go ahead and the next thing here is to go ahead and shape up my fabric. Okay, so I'm placing the both shoulder of the front and the back pattern, my fabric pattern together. Okay, you know this dress is together with sleeve, so I'll go ahead and sew up my shoulder, then stitch up from my armhole. Okay, so guys, I'll take this now to my sewing machine and fix up my shoulders. Sew for my shoulder, then sew shape my dress, and that will be all for this video tutorial. Okay, and finally guys, this is my end result. You can see how neat and beautiful my dress came out. Do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. To get more of my video tutorials, turn on your notification bell. Thank you guys for watching and see you on my next video tutorial. Bye.